Hi, Todd Warren with a quick update on the weather situation that's ahead of us for this Mother's Day. And first of all, happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there as we are watching a cold front, which is now to our north and west. Looking at visible satellite, you can kind of see the location of this front right about in here as this cold front is going to slowly work its way towards the south and east. And as it does so, we will see it trigger some thunderstorms here during the course of especially this Sunday afternoon. So let's get right to it. First of all, the latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center does indicate that we do have an enhanced severe weather risk for most of the Arctic. You can see that's 3 on that 1 to 5 risk scale, which basically means that we will see the severe thunderstorms reports that we get across the region somewhat numerous. Especially over East Texas and Northwest Louisiana as we work our way into the afternoon. So here's a look at the timing. I'm going to show you a couple of different models here. And first of all, we'll start with FUTURECAST, and you can see the location of the front here early this afternoon, moving into the northwestern sections of the area. 1 o'clock, still not too bad in terms of the intensity of the thunderstorms, but as we move into the late afternoon, especially East Texas, Northwest Louisiana, we will see the thunderstorms begin to increase in intensity. Those thunderstorms will continue to work their way south. We'll start to see some weakening late this evening, and once we get past midnight, that's when the severe weather risk more than likely will begin to subside as the storms continue that weakening process. Then heading into Monday, we will see a mostly cloudy sky. Some more scattered showers and thunderstorms will be possible across the region, with a low-end chance that a storm or two could be on the strong side. Now, as far as another possibility, kind of compare models, this is the IHRRR model, which does show rotation potential. And again, the threats that we're going to be looking at today, basically wind and hail, will be the biggest concerns, especially wind. But we can't totally rule out an isolated tornado. You can see that threat may increase a bit late this afternoon into the early evening hours across East Texas and Northwest Louisiana. But again, that risk is looking somewhat low at this point. And you can see the IHRRR model does definitely show the storms at their strongest late this afternoon, early this evening over East Texas and Northwest Louisiana. And you can see the brunt of the stronger activity should move out of the area by late this evening. As I mentioned, the main concern, wind and hail. Here's a look at what FUTURECAST is showing in terms of the hail threat. As pinks basically represent where hail will be possible. It's when we get into the whites is when we are looking at that threat increasing. Again, that would be more of a concern over parts of Northwest Louisiana and East Texas. And again, FUTURECAST also showing that the severe weather risk will be somewhat, I should say the tornado risk will be somewhat low. Can't totally rule them out, but nonetheless, there will be a possibility for a stray tornado or two. Another concern will be the potential for some heavy rain. This is the output from FUTURECAST, which basically takes us through the majority of the rain that's on the way. Again, our rainfall chances will continue probably into and through much of Wednesday. And if you add up all the rain, we could be looking at totals all across the Arctic of 2 to 4 inches. Most of this is going to be spread out over several days. We will have to watch those stronger storms as we go through this afternoon and this evening. There is a possibility that we might have an isolated report of some flash flooding issues and some of the heavier downpours, but it does appear as if that heavier rain will fall across the southern half of the Arctic, at least as far as today. Again, these totals, not just today, this is basically from now into Thursday morning. So that's what we're pretty much looking at as far as the severe weather risk, which is on the way for today. Again, as of right now, mid-morning on this Sunday morning, Mother's Day, all is pretty much quiet. Expect thunderstorms to increase across the region as we head into the afternoon, reach their peak late this afternoon and this evening over East Texas and Northwest Louisiana, and then those storms likely will begin to wind down as we move our way into the latter parts of the evening hours.